Okay, my name is Nguza Siyambango. I don't have an English name, all African names, so please forgive me for that one. And I come from Namibia. I was born in Zambia, but of course grew up in Windhoek in Namibia. And I'm currently lecturing for the University of Namibia. I'm actually an environmental science lecturer. I teach population ecology, conservation biology. I teach environmental science for first year courses as well for the first year students.
But you're quite young. What do you think about climate change?
Don't be deceived. Don't be deceived by the way I look. I'm actually very old. What was your question again? Sorry.
No, I said climate change. What does that mean to you?
Interesting. Climate change. It's for me. I believe climate change will require a paradigm shift. I think there'll probably be a need for us to look back and say, listen, because the way I understand it, I'll probably just put aside the environmental concept, but I think thinking about it just in general is we are the ones that are causing the changes in climate. And so I believe that we need to change in terms of how we see ourselves, our lifestyles. I mean, of course, coming back to what I said, paradigm shift, thinking about do we actually need what we actually buy out there in the shops, and also looking how are we supposed to as well, how do we try to integrate indigenous knowledge and the whole scientific knowledge as well to try and find like a level which can try to power the two disciplines, because we can't, I believe that we need to actually address our past mistakes where we actually set up policies without consulting the communities, which are the ones which are actually more vulnerable to the impact of climate change.
So what is the most important thing to do in Namibia?
Is to capacitate the communities which are more vulnerable, to reduce their vulnerability, to increase their resilience.
And what is your reflection about the hard talk, the harder rain talk?
It makes you sit back and say, you know, I like what he said when he said we are actually at risk of being kicked out of Eden for the second time. So you tend to think back. I mean, as humans, have we actually learned from our mistakes? Are we still repeating the same mistakes because of our greed, our selfishness? And can we actually change that, or are we all just inherently selfish?